The famous psychologist I chose is Diana Baumrind. Baumrind was a developmental psychologist in the early 1960s. She lived in New York and was born in 1927 and died in 2018 at the age of 91. She is an important psychologist because of her parenting style theory and finding the different parenting types and the effects they have on children. Her theory is that there is a close relationship between parenting styles and the children's behavior, which leads to different outcomes in the child's life. Baumrind researched using naturalistic observation, including interviews and analysis of over 100 middle-class children at preschool age. After her research, Baumrind found 3 different parenting style types: authoritative parenting style, authoritarian, and permissive. In the authoritative parenting style, the parents are warm and responsive, have clear rules, high expectations, supportive, and value independence. The outcomes are high academics, more self-esteem, better social skills, lower illness, and lower delinquency. In the authoritarian parenting style, it shows the parents being unresponsive, having strict rules, high expectations, and expect blind obedience. And the outcomes are low academics, less self-esteem, poor social skills, mental illness, and drug and alcohol abuse. In the permissive parenting style, the parents are warm and responsive, few or no rules, indigent, and lenient. The outcomes are impulsive behavior, egocentric, lower social skills, and problematic relationships. So out of the 3 different parenting styles, I see it as this is the best with the best results, so the parents being more responsive, having good expectations, and then this being kind of in the middle, and then the authoritarian being the worst because of the drug and alcohol abuse, mental illness outcomes. 2 different terms Baumrind used were parental responsiveness and parental responsiveness. How much or how little the parent responds and meets the child's needs. So basically how responsible the parent is. And then parental demandingness versus parental undemandingness. The level of behavior control the parents have on their kids based on their expectation of mature. So how much they demand from their kids. Baumrind was influential to the field of psychology because her parenting style largely determines the kind of environment a child is raised in. She contributed important research on parenting styles and the effects they have on child development. In 1983, psychologists McCoby and Martin criticized or expanded Baumrind's findings by adding a 4th parenting style they called neglectful parenting. The parenting style is cold and unresponsive, no rules, uninvolved, and indifferent. The outcomes are impulse behavior, delinquency, drug or alcohol abuse, and suicides. I chose a psychologist because knowing the different styles and the ways they can affect children is very important, especially in our day and age. It's always a useful skill to know and for parents to know how to parent their kids. I learned how parenting styles can affect children, and that is a factor in children's social emotional growth. Baumrind is important today because over 50 years of research has shown 14.5 million pairs of twins revealed that genetics and environment have an equal influence on human traits. So if their environment and genetics have an equal amount, that's showing 50% of the environment that the child is raised in is affecting them when they're older. So that their environment they're raised in is a really important part of raising your child. Parenting styles is something that is present in many people's lives, and I think it could be beneficial to parents or new parents. And then this is my references.